Hey guys, EBPMAN here. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can improve the overall performance and viewing experience of ultra short throw projectors. But we're going to do something really special. Today's video is going to include the brand new VAVA Chroma, but this is going to be the production ready version. And this is a tri-laser ultra short throw projector that has a separate laser for your red, right, for your green and your blue, giving you fantastic images. And what we're going to be doing is showcasing the Elite Screens AEON series. This is the Elite Screens AEON CLR series that's going to step up the video quality of this projector and any other projector that you may be considering in the market. So let's talk about the specs and why you want to consider the AEON CLR series. Now, before going through all the specs, I just wanted to highlight one thing about my living room. It's probably one of the most challenging living rooms when it comes to viewing any kind of movie. And let me tell you why. So first of all, as you can see here, I have windows on both sides of my screen. But not only do I have one window on each side, I actually have 4 more along the wall, all of them leaving light coming in. And I do not have anywhere in my living room any blackout screens or blackout, I would say, shades. These are normal shades like you and I would have in any room, and the curtains are standard curtains. No, they won't allow me to have blackout because it won't look good in the living room. So we have standard shades and standard, I would say, curtains. So that's the first thing. The other thing, behind me, I have my kitchen. So my living room is somewhat a little bit sunken, but my kitchen has a lot of ambient light coming in. I also have a series of windows and sliding glass door, which brings in a ton of light. And you can see here the performance of this screen. You can see how in daylight, with the blinds open, how the screen performs. When you look at the blinds closed, the image quality gets even better. And if it's pure dark, and we're talking nighttime, then you're going to get a fantastic image like the one that you see here. So this is going to basically improve the performance of your projectors in these type of situations, especially if you have one that's similar to mine. Now, if you're curious about the size of the screen, this is a 123-inch screen. We're talking about a 16:9 aspect ratio. Now, this is Starbright CLR technology from Elite Screens that's going to give you a 180-degree viewing angle. That means that no matter how close you are, to the left or to the right, you're going to have a fantastic experience. And given my light situation, it eliminates 95% of the light around it. So it rejects light from every direction except those that are coming straight from my projector that's right in front of it. Now, the contrast on this is going to be pretty spectacular compared to a white screen. You're talking about 100 times better. So if you think about white screens that people are projecting on, and you think about this screen, which is not white, but then it also has the Starbright technology, you're looking at enhanced contrast. In addition to that, I have to tell you, every single person that comes to my home thinks I have a massive wall TV because it's edge-free design. It looks like you have a TV. And one of the things that I really appreciate from this specific model is that it has an LED kit. And this is something that we use all the time. It really changes the mood when we watch even standard TV, even if it's in a movie, we turn on that LED kit. It just makes things pop really well. Now, for those of you who are curious about how the installation process is or what's involved in putting it together, as you can see here, I have my son helping me out. He actually puts all the screens together for me. Poor kid, right? And I would say that you need one person to really put the screen together, but you're going to need 2 people to mount it. So I have him take out all the pieces, and there are a lot of pieces, right? You have the entire frame, you have support, and then what you have is the screen itself. So you want to make sure you don't have any pets walking around like I do. You want to make sure that you have, as much as you can, a dust-free environment, and they also supply some gloves as you're touching the screen so that you don't add any smudges. But it's going to take you about 20 minutes to a half an hour. It takes us a little bit less because we put together so many screens. Now, you'll notice also that the LED lighting kit fits in a track system that is also included in this lightweight frame. This is incredibly light. The material itself, one person can pick it up, but because it's so large, you do need 2 people to handle it to mount it on the wall. But once you basically have it together and you put all the springs up, and you can see how we sped it up here, you basically have a fantastic viewing experience. Now, one last thing I wanted to highlight about the LED kit. Low power, no heat, and you do have a variety of colors that you can choose from. Nola prefers fuchsia or the pink color, so that's what we go with in our home. But again, you have a wide variety of color choices and brightness that you can choose. I love the fact that I can just push the button and turn them on. I'm right now trying to figure out a process where I can have it turn on automatically with my projector. There are things that you can purchase to do that, but all in all, I'm really, really impressed with the performance of the screen and also the actual LED kit. So guys, that wraps up our review of the Elite Screens AEON CLR. Highly recommend it. It steps up your video experience. And again, it's one of those investments that once you do this, once you switch to something like this, you just are not going to understand why you didn't do it before. It just changes the game completely when it comes to viewing movies on an ultra short throw projector.